What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today we're going to be talking about a few Scorestreak leaks for Black Ops 7, or at least apparently for Black Ops 7. These are coming from some data mines from Reality UK, and then on top of that there was also a statement made by an associate design director at Treyarch regarding competitive play for Black Ops 7, and I just wanted to touch on that briefly as well. But first, let's talk about these Scorestreak leaks. With this, a few strings were found that directly link to the dog Scorestreak, which we have seen confirmed already for Black Ops 7. We've seen it not only in the official trailer, but also from the recent leaks that we talked about, where some in-game images were shared. This was meant for a closed internal playtest, but ended up being published for the public build of the game for a short period of time. So we already know about the dog Scorestreak. However, Reality found a few strings here, and with this it just shows with the dog streak, there are different modes that you can toggle with this. So you can put this streak on sentry mode or attack mode. So sentry mode probably just patrols a small area, or maybe even just stands completely still and works kind of like a sentry gun at that point. Or presumably with attack mode, this means the dog will actually go out there and seek out kills. So nothing too revolutionary or out of the ordinary here. We have seen this sort of behavior with some streaks in the past in Call of Duty. But with this, there were several other references that he found in the code. However, he did clarify that it's unclear as to whether or not this is specifically for Black Ops 7 or perhaps Black Ops 6. My guess is most likely this is Black Ops 7, simply because I don't really see them adding much in the way of score streaks anymore for Black Ops 6, outside of the typical score streaks we've been seeing added post-launch, which are the handheld ones, like the hand cannon, war machine, death machine, for instance. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a flamethrower, for instance, in Black Ops 6, but these other ones seem much more like Black Ops 7. And with these we have Nebula Bomb, VTOL Warship, which, I mean, the trailer has also essentially confirmed that we're going to be seeing a VTOL or something like it, at least, maybe by a different name, although these leaks indicate that perhaps it is just a VTOL warship is what they're calling it. Then there's the Ground Drone Unit, Thermite Rain, and Dog Pack, which could actually be the K9 unit. It's been a long time since we've seen that in Call of Duty, and honestly, I didn't think we'd ever see this come back, just due to how safe they've been playing things with Call of Duty, and they probably don't want you shooting animals, for instance, which I know sounds a little bit ridiculous since that was just a regular part of Call of Duty back in the day, but I was honestly thinking with the direction that Call of Duty's been going and with how safe they've been playing it, they just would never bring dogs back, but it looks like they may be bringing that back, and I'm totally down for that. And then one last thing that was found here is Drone Formation Swarm. So this could be an indication that the Swarm kill streak from Black Ops 2 will be returning as well, or there'll be some other form of a drone swarm. Maybe they won't be the hunter-killer drones, but some other kind of drone swarm. In either case, this is the one that really makes me think that these are most likely Black Ops 7, not Black Ops 6, because the drone swarm doesn't really fit too well in the Gulf War. But circling back to some of the others, for the Nebula Bomb, you guys might remember Nebula 5 is a chemical weapon that was featured in Vanguard as well as Warzone. For the Ground Drone Unit, this could really be one of many things. It could be one of these items that they showed off in the trailer. Both of those could technically be classified as a Ground Drone Unit. Maybe it's even the robot from the trailer, or maybe something else entirely. We're really just left guessing on that one. It is a fairly vague description. And Thermite Rain sounds kind of just like a replacement for a napalm strike, for instance. So there we go, those are a handful of streaks that I believe are leaked for Black Ops 7, but again, I just want to reiterate, it's not 100% confirmed here. These are just things that were recently added to the code, alongside those strings for the dog streak, which is definitely for Black Ops 7. That part has been officially confirmed. But since we're on the topic of streaks here, I should also add the RCXD was spotted in one of those leaked images that we talked about. And the last item we saw from the trailer that I haven't talked about yet in today's video is this drone right here. Now, as far as I can tell, this one doesn't appear to be equipped with any weaponry that I can see, at least. Perhaps the whole thing is a weapon and it just explodes, or maybe it's more of like a recon drone. This may not even be a score streak. This could be a piece of equipment or like a field upgrade or something as well. It's just something I thought fit with this topic, and I wanted to make sure I'm being thorough here. In either case, that wraps it up for the streak topic of this video. Now, let's talk about the statement that was made by an associate design director at Treyarch. This was at COD Champs, so targeted toward the competitive audience for the game. If you're a fan of Black Ops 2, especially Black Ops 2 competitive, you'll have a good time in Black Ops 7. And this is quite a vague statement. Obviously, he wants to hype up the next Call of Duty game. This could be a complete nothing statement. Maybe we see really nothing at all related to Black Ops 2, or it could perhaps be giving some hints as to how they're going to be handling competitive for Black Ops 7. It is leading to a lot of speculation in the community, and I wanted to bring up some of that speculation at least, but just keep in mind, at the end of the day, this is just a statement that was made in order to hype things up a little bit. So I'm not necessarily buying into any of these, but it does raise the question, in what ways will Black Ops 7's competitive especially be similar to Black Ops 2 competitive. One idea is they're simply going to be having Black Ops 2 maps in rotation for competitive play. It's been leaked for a very long time now that Black Ops 7 will be featuring Black Ops 2 maps in it. And while this hasn't been officially confirmed anywhere, this is one of those leaks that's been around and corroborated by multiple sources, and therefore it is quite believable that we are going to be seeing Black Ops 2 maps remastered, just like in Modern Warfare 3 they had all of the original Modern Warfare 2 maps remade. That's apparently going to be the case with this game as well, although they have specified officially that we will be seeing new maps at launch for the game as well, so it looks like they're not completely following the route of Modern Warfare 3, where it's only Black Ops 2 remastered maps at launch and no brand new ones at all. In either case, it could be as simple as that, and he's just kind of hinting at the fact that they're going to be playing on some of the Black Ops 2 competitive maps. Or maybe they're going to be making adjustments to their ranked play system to be more along the lines of what we saw in League play with Black Ops 2, which is often still pointed to as one of the best League play systems we had. I think part of that is just due to the fact that it was one of the early systems that did really well, and for its time, it was absolutely the best. But for me, I would love to see them make some adjustments on how they're handling ranked play. I've had zero interest in ranked play over the years, partially because of the cheating situation, but another big part of it is how they're apparently using the hidden MMR system in the background, where they effectively already know exactly where you should be ranked and what your rank should be due to your MMR, which they can calculate pretty accurately after a handful of games. But instead of having your placement matches like we had back in the day, where it just places you in the appropriate rank, or maybe like one rank down from where they feel your appropriate rank is, and then you kind of have to grind up to that rank. Instead, everybody starts at bronze, and you've got to slog your way up all the way through the ranks to get to where you actually belong, even though the system already knows that you belong there. And throughout all of this, they're going to be matchmaking you based on that hidden MMR rank, more so than your actual visible skill rank. And a big thing with this as well is they determine how much SR you're gaining or losing based on that hidden rank, not just based on whether you're winning or losing your games against people of a similar rank or a slightly better rank or slightly worse rank than you. For me, I just hate the sounds of that system. I have no interest in grinding through all of that. So perhaps this is a hint that they're going to be making changes there. I don't really know on that one. I'm not entirely convinced of really any of this. At the end of the day, I just see this as a hype statement. And until we actually see anything concrete, I'm not really going to put a whole lot of stock in it. And with that, that's pretty much it as far as the recent Black Ops 7 news that I wanted to cover here. And this is where I'm curious to hear from you guys in those comments down below. First off, how are you feeling about those apparent streak leaks? Do you guys think those are for Black Ops 7? And if so, what are your thoughts on them, just based on the names of them at least, and the assumptions that we're tying to those names? And then on top of that, what do you guys think about that statement regarding competitive play relative to Black Ops 2? Do you guys think this is hinting at something specific that's going to be tying them together? Or do you think it's just a general hype statement that doesn't really mean much? Just let me know down below. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.